In for the Night is a podcast that discusses movies, random topics, and gives you an excuse to just stay in for the night. He was being very close, and I was trying to get him recording that close so you could see his face very close.
My gorgeous face. But no, not going to happen.
Hi.
Hi.
My name's Katie.
I'm Tipsy.
So am I. We had brunch today with our good friend Adam, who is now listening to this podcast eventually, maybe.
Well, hopefully, maybe.
He doesn't know about podcasts.
But he's going to be on it eventually. So
Be
one
prepared.
of our good buddies here in the good old state of Oklahoma. So.
And the funny thing is, he's very evasive, so we either think he's a spy or part of the mob.
I mean, we shouldn't tell people that because we're
just going to do it, and then he's going to laugh in his car while he's listening to this because he doesn't.
Or he's going to come over here and murder us. So
win-win.
Not win-win.
But yes, so we have had a plethora of beverages this morning.
Wifey did. I didn't. I
Bullshit.
only had one shot.
You had
I am
2
sober.
shots.
I'm the goody two shoes.
You called yourself tipsy. Don't even start.
That's why I'm bullshitting.
And the dogs are fighting, so take a shot. So welcome to the podcast. I know if this is your first time listening to us, prepare yourself.
Just fucking put a seatbelt on and have fun.
Just make sure you have a bottle next to you of alcohol because you take a shit ton of shots.
You're going to be taking shots.
The game is you take shots when you hear the dogs.
And you're probably hearing them. So how about let's just take another shot?
Just drink the bottle.
Yeah, you know what? I'll do it with you. Cheers.
Fuck. Okay.
All right.
So we're going to get into this. Did you do the homework, folks? You
Probably not.
Probably not, you lazy fucks. But you were supposed to watch a movie called
Self Reliance.
And where is it found?
Hulu.
Good job. I'm so proud of you.
You're welcome.
So we actually watched this last night, and I have to say, it's pretty good.
I mean, it was good.
It was good.
It's different. And Mr. Jake Johnson, the one who's the main
hats
character
off to
in
you.
it, he actually produced it and directed it. So, you know, it's good shit.
Sorry, if you see a clip of the camera, I don't want to move the camera, whatever. So if you're on Patreon, congratulations. You get to see the clip of the camera. All right, so
Give me that shit.
No. How was your week?
It's the same. Give me that shit. How was your week?
The same. Actually terrible. Like, it's been stressful and everybody sucks and everything's on fire. But we're
It's
here.
literally the same. Like, our weeks have not changed.
We do the same thing over and over again and we expect different
I've
results.
been off
So,
since February.
February.
Since January 1st, sorry. So alcohol talking. So I've been off since January 1st for my fucking whole
He has like a
shit going on
workplace
my left hand
injury. I think we talked about it last time and the time before.
I talked about it last time. I have a workplace injury, and it's not like super serious, but it's kind of serious.
It's serious enough that he gets off work and still gets paid for it.
Yeah. So did I want that? Not necessarily. Would I take it? 100,000%. But because I didn't even know I was even on it. I think I talked about this last time. I
he
didn't
showed
know
up to work when he wasn't
to work when I wasn't supposed to. So that's just how dedicated I am. I was like, I'm going to go in, do my thing, and they're like, you're not supposed to be here. I was like, wait, what? So I went home. But yeah, it's been pretty crazy.
Oh
so
no, is that my my
eat
last
your
meal?
last meal, yes.
Got it.
All right, so on to better things. See, even it says on here, 2023.
But it came out in 2024.
I don't think it did. I think it came
out.
out like December 2023. So, yeah, I don't know. But even looking at it online, I think, no. Yeah, no, Hulu says 2024, but this says 2023.
I trust Hulu. That is just an online. I'm sure it was going to come out on 2023 December, but then it just came out in January.
You see my face?
Well, you could if you went to Patreon, bitches.
So we have Self Reliance, comedy, not even action, just comedy.
Really, action. It's comedy.
So we have sorry, my ear itches. 6.1 out of 10 on IMDb.
Only?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fight people.
We have 75% on Rotten Potatoes.
Okay.
Not too bad, but
Not great.
Not great. Synopsis.
Penis peni.
So let me clear my throat there.
Take a shot.
Oh wow, the only director is Jake Johnson.
Yeah, he's
Look
the
at
director.
Fucking him. He is.
Hats off to him.
Like hats off.
Fuck.
Hats off to him. If y'all don't know who Jake Johnson is, who is it?
He is an actor that was on New Girl. He played the character Nick.
There you go. So Nick from New Girl is Jake Johnson,
amongst other things.
Who is a American actor / director
and producer.
And
yeah, he's a producer because he has his own production company.
There you go. So that man is fucking doing the damn thing. So anyway,
What's my name? Sorry. I just
synopsis.
Penis peni. I already did that.
I don't care. You gotta do it again. Whenever I say it, you gotta do it again.
I'm gonna throw something.
All right. So Tommy receives an invitation to win $1 million by playing a game where he must outwit hunters attempting to kill him. He realizes the hunters can only attack him when he's alone, but none of his friends and family believe the game is real. Douchebag family.
Yeah, seriously, they're kind of assholes.
So we have reviews, 6.1 out of 10 on IMDb Bizzle, 75% on Rotten Potatoes. Director is Jake Johnson. Yeah, it says initial release date was March 11th, 2023.
Initial, but that actually didn't happen.
Maybe that's when Hulu got it was 2024, but release date was 2023.
But it's a Hulu original.
Anywho.
Fuck.
So we have Jake Johnson as Tommy. We have your girl, Andra Kendrick as Maddie. And I have two good girlfriends named Maddie. Funny thing is, one is white, one is black. But Maddie are their names. We have Andy Samberg, who is playing himself, who is from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Super hilarious show. You've
never even seen it.
I have seen it with you, thank the heavens. We have Biff Whiff as James / Walter.
I didn't want to correct you.
We have Emily Hampshire, who is from Don't Tell Me.
Sorry, you said it after I said it.
Completely null and void what I said. Who's from Schitt's Creek. We have Natalie Morales. And we have Borden Morjavic, who is the super tall guy who's trying to strangle him in the alleyway.
The giant, yeah,
the giant.
Okay,
so there's other people, but those are the.
So ironically, the girl from Schitt's Creek who plays whatever her fucking face is, Emily Hampshire. Emily Hampshire. We had an Emily Hampshire marathon this week because we watched this movie, but before this movie, we watched a movie called Appendage.
And she's in that one,
unbeknownst to us.
Yeah, but I guess Appendage is actually really pretty good. So if y'all have not seen, if y'all want to see a fucking weird movie, watch Appendage, which is on Hulu as well.
So let's get into this movie. First and foremost, would you join a game that offered $1 million if you could survive for 30 days?
Fuck yeah, because I have a lot of people that would 100% take me in. At least I think.
You see that now and then you're dead within 30 minutes.
That's what he thought, and all of a sudden his family and friends didn't want to take him in, so he had to get a homeless guy.
I mean, but that's a smart thing. You get a homeless guy who's going to hang out with you. Yeah, pay him money, give him food.
He would 100% fucking do it.
Just chill.
Shower,
he was clean at the end of this movie.
So, I think I would do it. If the rules were exactly the way he was. So the rules were... For y'all who have not seen it yet,
watch it.
Which you should have, but the rules were that he had 30 days to play this game. He could not be alone.
No, he could be alone, but the only time they could attack was when he was alone.
Yes, okay, I said that wrong. He can be alone, but that's when he could be attacked. He had to always be next to Within, what was it? Within...
like reaching distance.
Within reaching distance. So they had to be pretty fucking close to him.
I think it's like 3 or 4 feet.
Yeah, they had to be pretty fucking close to him. And then the other rule, and he would get $1 million. But there was one other rule. What was the other rule? There was one other one.
Not really, no.
No, I feel like we're missing something. There was something else. I might think of it later on. I might not. But those are the main rules that...
those are important rules.
Those are important ones. So... I mean, to get $1 million, even though at the end of the movie you'll find out, I'm not gonna.
He got screwed over.
Basically, got screwed over. But I'm not gonna. What is it?
Spoil it.
So, but yeah, I think I would do that. I think I would.
I think it would be easy. Although I hate everybody.
I wouldn't say easy because you have 0 friends. So
I do not. I have a lot of friends.
You would rely on me being next to you 24/7, and I can't because I have to go to work.
I would make a vest of the dogs around me.
That doesn't work. I think it has to be another person.
No, I'm just saying. No,
they
shot the dog first.
They didn't specify that it couldn't be dogs or animals.
The thing is, I have friends around the world that I can rely on if I just called them up.
See, what you should do is, because if they might catch on where you live, you just fucking fly to Japan or wherever you used to live at and just hang out there for 30 days. They wouldn't know.
Japan? No, I lived in Korea.
Whatever. They wouldn't know. So they'd be like...
They have to maybe possibly find them.
Yeah.
Find me.
But granted, the hunters are all over the world.
But...
So,
we get free flights.
Imagine you go there and it's like all the main hunters.
Sumo wrestlers. And I'm like, shit.
They're all there just hanging out.
But we get free flights, so I only stay one night at each location and just move.
Just keep moving around. Just fucking
see
bounce
the world,
and fly
see
around.
The world. Fly standby.
You would easily probably win that. 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Because I spend a shit ton of money in every other country.
That's fine. You'd be getting... Not $1 million, but you'll be getting some monies.
All right, going into the movie. It actually has a really interesting premise. And I always want to call him Nick because that's how I know him from New Girl. But Tom is an interesting kid who has a lot of problems. And his family thinks he's hallucinating.
Not a lot of problems. He just is a lonely motherfucker like you.
Yeah, he's alone. I'm not lonely.
You are lonely. You want to be lonely, though.
I like being alone. No. Lonely is a feeling. I don't have a lonely feeling. I want to be alone.
Yeah. Earlier at Segway, we're at the bar, and I was like, hey, I want to go say hi to one of our buddies. And wifey's like, nah, I don't want people out here.
Did not say that.
Even though I said hi to him later on anyway. So you're welcome.
So the thing is, what happens where we were at, I'm just going to say waterfront grill, delicious food, great people, whatever. But what happens is when we start conversations, it builds, and then it builds, and then we have to go to a second location.
Not necessarily. Didn't want to do that. We don't have to do that. It's too early to go to a second location.
I'm just saying things happen, and
we had things to do. So it's, you know how easy it is? Like, I appreciate the invite, but sadly we cannot go. We have things to do.
Anyway, so it was just me. I was like, I don't want to start it right now. Because it could easily...
And you know why she said that? It's because she is lonely.
I'm not lonely.
She is at home, buyers. So the thing, we're polar opposites. She likes being at home alone, reading a book, or reading on her phone, being weird.
Reading my book.
And I like... Well, I mean, when I want to, because I usually play video games, but I don't mind going out, having a good time, meeting friends, talking to random people, and she doesn't like that. See, if you're on Patreon, you can see her fucking face right now. She hates it. So we are polar opposites, but we make it work, and we're a happy fucking married couple with a bunch of animals. Literally 7. So, yeah, we make it work. But we are legit polar opposites. So, for y'all that like, I don't know if I should get this person because we're the complete opposite. Trust me, it can work. Might be like a little arguments every once in a while, but it can work. So don't be like, oh, I don't know if I can do this with that person. It can happen. Trust me. Because we are the epitome of it. We're literally doing it.
He's literally black and I am white.
Yeah. And I love dogs, and I wouldn't say she hates dogs, but she does not like them.
I'm a cat
She
person.
prefers cats. And we have more dogs than cats. So
For now.
She's probably gonna murder him one day.
All right, so back to the movie. The other highlight was there was that kid I really, really, really like who has long hair, and he's definitely
from that one movie.
Member, I think it was called.
No, it's what's the name of it?
He's been on Booksmart.
It's something meat. Something meat.
No, I think it's called Member.
It's not called Member, 100%.
Because it's like you. Anyway.
You want to make a bet?
I'm not making a bet because I don't
that's what
know. I thought it was called Member. Anyway,
It's not
so
called
this
Member.
kid, who's like the disguised ninja, is awesome. I was just like, I love him, and he's like, hey, what is it called?
My fucking phone does. I click on cast and it doesn't want to work.
But he's really great. And then like the camera ninjas, there's like 10 people in his room at a time, and they just like emerge from places. I don't know. I thought that was.
I have to fucking use Chrome because for some reason my other one does not.
I had
wanna
it
go
on
to the
my
cast.
phone. Why?
Okay, so where is he?
I can find it probably faster.
I'm on here, but it's not showing him.
Oh my god, he's not even on here. Why?
Yeah, he's.
And then we had what Christopher Lloyd was on it. Fuck. Like how many famous people?
It's not okay. Let me look at this one.
How many famous people?
Here we go. Looking.
How many?
And then Andrew Kendrick is like way later. Okay.
Eduardo Franco. So he is in the movie.
All right,
Something.
So let me go back and do Eduardo Franco.
Booksmart, The Package.
The Package.
So
I was still wrong.
That was
too.
the movie. Like The Package is when this
The
kid.
Package. If y'all have not seen that movie, you gotta watch it. It's fucking hilarious.
The Package is a movie about a guy whose dick gets cut off.
Like they were doing something, and he ends up accidentally cutting his dick off, and their whole movie is about
recovering the dick.
And putting it on ice to have it reattached. It's fucking fantastic.
Let's wrap the movie up because, yeah. What is your score?
What is your score? Why you gotta ask me first?
I'm going to give it a 10. I enjoyed it.
All right.
I would watch it again.
All right.
I hate you. Just give a fucking score.
I'll give it a 10.
All of that fanfare for a 10. Okay.
I mean, yeah, you got to put in some, some spice to it. Spice.
Dawdling.
10 and 10.
10 and 10. So we both gave it a 10. Ty just flipped off the dogs because they're chewing on their beds.
They were.
Definitely give it a watch. Again, it is called Self Reliance, and it is on Hulu. He's just licking his dick. Leave him alone.
No, you see me looking at you, bud.
The hole is under him. He's fine. All right, take another shot, folks. You guys are going to get wasted.
Can you seal that later on?
I can, and I will.
Because you did a fucking fantastic job.
Apparently, my sewing skills are
her sewing skills are on top notch because they ripped one of our other couch things, and I was like, she's like, yeah, I can sew. I was like, you can? She's like, yeah. I was like, can you sew that? And I wake up one morning and it's fucking like perfect. It looks like it was brand fucking new.
Not really, but
no, it does. Like I can't even tell where it was anymore. Granted, I haven't looked, but that's the case. Like if I don't notice it right off the bat, then that's pretty fucking good, babe. So just take acknowledgement of your skills.
It. Anyway, let's move on to our topic.
Sewing's not that easy.
It is actually, but
no, it's not.
Let's move on to our topic.
Yep.
Winchester Mystery House. All right, so mind you, I did the research when I was tipsy. So Please.
Like literally an hour ago.
Yeah. Please be nice. But I did my best and I tried to break it up and do as much as I could. I will probably have a lot to say on the side because I couldn't find it in writing, but I know.
As long as we're at an hour.
Okay, whatever.
Where we're at.
Okay.
Where we at?
So the site, currently we're at 22 minutes.
All right.
So my sites are Wikipedia, Patch.com, USGhostAdventures.com, NPS.gov, WinchesterMysteryHouse.com, and Beck-Technology.com.
That's a lot.
I mean, I got a lot of different things because I was like, there'd be just history of the house, and then history of Sarah Winchester, and then ghosts, and then how it was built.
And then ball sacks in my mouth.
Yeah, pretty much. It was really annoying.
Just random. Yeah.
So let's start with the main character. Her name is Sarah Winchester.
Me.
You are not any main character, so
it's terrible. I should
lay down.
I
lay
should
down.
be.
All right. So first, Sarah Lockwood Pardee is born in New Haven, Connecticut in 1839.
Jesus. That's a long time ago. Were people alive back then?
Obviously. All right. So she was a daughter of a successful carpenter who allowed her to study foreign languages, music, math, and science, which was unheard of during that time because women.
Smart.
Yeah.
She should be.
Yeah. Yeah. She was smart.
Language, English, and
languages, foreign languages, plural.
And then
so she's
science and what else?
Music, math, and science.
And math and Jesus. Yep.
So, Sarah married William Winchester, heir to the Winchester Repeating Arms Company, on September 30th of 1862. I didn't go into her life because, like we all know, in 1839, it's a terrible situation.
It's all about just fucking random people and just getting diseases. So,
okay, so
I'm just kidding.
So Winchester. She married a guy named William Winchester, and he was the heir to that throne, pretty much, the gun manufacturer. All right. So at the time, he was poised to take over his father's textile company factory. However, William had grander plans. In 1866, he founded the Winchester Repeating Arms Company. So he literally made this fucking company. So the Winchester, like if you have a Winchester gun, that is from that company. Like,
no, I have Remington.
I have a
I think my shotgun's Winchester. No.
I think I have a Winchester rifle. Handgun.
I don't think you do.
Probably not. Anyway.
You have Taurus.
Read number 1.
You have Taurus.
It's a sister company. I don't know. He's old as fuck and he's doing this shit. So just read.
Between 1873 and 1916, the company sold over 700,000 Winchester rifles. Able to fire 15 shots in a row, the Model 73 was a killing machine, earning its nickname, the gun that won the West.
Is that all of number 1?
Sure. Yeah, 100%. Okay.
So, in 1866, Winchester gave birth to a girl, Sarah Winchester, not William Winchester.
Oh, that's obviously. My cousin.
Sarah?
Yeah.
Sure. Winchester gave birth to a girl named Annie Pardee Winchester, diagnosed with marasmus.
Perfect. That was spot on, babe.
Honestly,
not,
it's not, but in essence, what that is her body can't absorb nutrients.
Ooh, that's fun.
It's not.
Eat
because she did not thrive and only lived a month.
Dang.
So she died like about 5.5 weeks after she was born.
Dang.
Because her body couldn't absorb nutrients.
Yeah, couldn't absorb nutrients. That's sucks.
That's shitty. Sorry, Sarah. Sorry, Annie. Okay. Between the fall of 1880 and the spring of 1881... So
if it's...
So, like 6 months.
If it's 1881, that's 100 years, right? To 1981?
1880 to 1881. It's 6
no,
months.
I'm just saying. I said 1881 to 1981.
Yes, that's 1,000 years.
1,000 or
100.
100?
Sorry, 100.
Jesus, I should not be asking you right now.
No, don't ask me questions. Why are you asking me stuff? Okay.
Yeah, it's 1,000 years.
1,000 years. Fucking yeah. Fuck.
That's what I thought. I was like, that can't be right. Let me ask a smarter person. Yeah, it's 1,000 years.
Shut up. It's a century. It's 100 years.
Oh my God. You're so smart, babe. I love you.
I hate you so much. All right. Winchester's mother, father-in-law, and husband died. You're not listening. No.
I am.
No, who died?
The mother and the father.
And?
I didn't hear that.
Okay. Shut up and listen. Between the fall of 1880 and the spring of 1881, Winchester's mother, father-in-law, and husband died.
Her husband. Same thing, isn't it?
Her husband.
Father-in-law?
Father-in-law is Randy.
Yeah, I know. It's the husband's dad.
Yeah.
Okay. I was one off. I got 2 out of the 3. That's pretty good.
But she just lost her fucking baby, and then she lost everybody. Her husband died of tuberculosis.
She just needs to take herself out.
Nah, it's not going to happen because she goes bonkers. All right. So she was left, ironically, with a large inheritance from her husband.
A large? How much?
It was estimating in that time, it was like 50 million. Because
that time? It's like double or triple now.
Yeah. So because he owned the Winchester Arms, so we just covered it.
Damn.
So he had the armory, and so she was an heiress to that. And so he had all this money.
50 million back then in the 1800s? She was fucking balling.
She was not hard up for cash.
She was balling.
So go ahead and read number 2.
Fuck. 50 million. Fucking give me 50 million. Shit. Only 3 months after Oliver's death.
Oliver's her husband.
Thank the heavens. I did not just say that. I'm so joking. I meant rest in peace.
His.
Fuck, I'm so bad.
You're so tipsy.
Fuck, I'm going to hell.
Yeah, you are. You're a dick.
Son?
You're such a dick. Fuck off. Man, he was a nice guy, and he was just like supporting of his wife, and you're just like, rest in peace. Not really. Just kidding. You fucking suck, you bitch.
Why? I did not say all that.
In essence.
Not. Anywho. What?
People can hear.
Can they? Oh, fuck. I take it back. I didn't say anything. His son, William Winchester, dies of tuberculosis at the age of 43.
So that was her husband. So William was her husband. Oliver was
happening back in the day.
Well, I mean, it's like everybody doesn't have access to medical. Is that all?
The rich. What do you mean?
It doesn't matter.
No, the thing is they didn't know about shit. Yes.
So you could get TB like walking.
No, you can have something like the common cold. I think the common cold back then was killed most people.
Mm-hmm.
The
Spanish
common fucking cold.
Flu.
The flu, yes.
Even now, the flu kills people, which is stupid. Just fucking eat your chicken soup, people.
Not as much as. It's like, I think it kills most people because they don't want to take medicine. There's a lot of people out there that do not want to take medicine. They're like, I don't want to. My body will get rid of it. It's like, okay. And then you fucking end up dead, so.
Okay. So we're barely in this, and we need to keep on going.
Go on.
All right. So in 1866, I already read that. Sarah Winchester inherits William's vast fortune, reportedly $20 million plus nearly 50% of the Winchester repeating arms stock. So she would get residuals every time. Fucking shit. So I lied. It was not 50 million. It was 20 million. Their time.
But residuals. So
yeah. So their time, and then she gets 50% of it. So she's pretty much a 50% owner.
Yeah.
Of that.
Who's the other 50% then?
Fuck if I know. I didn't look it up, bitch. I was tipsy, fucking researching this shit. All right. In 1884, her eldest sister, Mary Converse, died. So everybody's dying around her.
Jesus.
Drop.
Why is she not dying?
That bitch.
Fucking A. I mean, I'm not saying that I want her to die.
No,
but
it's just like she's
like she's just like
surviving.
Death.
Her new daughter, her father-in-law, her husband, her mom, her sister. Like,
Jesus.
I mean, but that day and age is hard to survive. So it's not like an easy situation.
Unless you're her, who just fucking survives everything.
So around this time, she began developing rheumatoid arthritis. And her doctor suggested that a warmer and drier climate? That sounds so weird.
No, it doesn't.
Might help improve her health. In 1855, at the age of 46, Winchester moved to California from New Haven, Connecticut.
Why would you go to California?
Read number 3.
That was her mistake.
Everybody's mistake. Fuck.
She just... That sealed the deal. According to Mary Jo... Whatever. In her book, Captive... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. In her book, Captive of the Labyrinth, Sarah L. Winchester, see, I can say that, heiress to the rightful fortune, her doctor's recommendation, I don't know how to talk, her happy memories of traveling to San Francisco with her husband in the 1870s, and advertising about the weather and health benefits of California were possible factors in the Winchester's decision to move. I mean, yeah, like...
So, like, California had that humid...
Before?
They were in Connecticut. So, it has winters, all the seasons. And then California has one season.
Yeah.
So, she made that decision to go there. Her doctor was like, yo...
Should have went to Texas.
You're creaking here, maybe go to California.
Or Texas.
Nobody should come to Texas.
See, I should go back. It's like, imagine if we went back in the day and changed the decision on going to California and going to Texas, how much better or worse it could be.
She would probably get taken out by a tumbleweed.
It's like what is she, like 60 pounds?
Yes, she was skinny as bitch. What?
Skinniest bitch.
Skinniest bitch. I don't know. I didn't wear.
Jesus. All right, continue.
Okay. Winchester invited her 3 remaining sisters to follow her to California, which they did. So she had 3 sisters with her. They all died. Just kidding. I don't know.
Did they?
I don't know.
Wow. They all died. I like how you said that.
But, okay, so we'll learn later that when she buys this specific house, only her and her niece are there. So her sisters may or may not have died, married off, whatever. Okay, so in 1886, Edward Ned Rambo, a San Francisco agent from Winchester Repeating Arms Company, took Winchester on a tour of the Santa Clara Valley to look for a home.
Fun.
Read number 4.
Oh, am I? Mm-hmm. Is it my turn?
Yes, it is. I was just like, fuck it. I'll just read everything and you just sit there.
Yeah, fucking read it. Number 4?
Yes, please.
Wait. Yeah, okay. I read that. He showed her a 45-acre ranch for sale that was located near San Jose.
Josie.
Sure. White girl. She purchased the property from John Hamm, which included a 2-story, 8-room farmhouse. Yeah, you slacked off. You're terrible.
I don't know.
No, you're fired.
Okay, so since this property reminded her of Londona Elevesa from the Bosque era, she named her new home Londa Villa.
I like that.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, so I don't give a fuck.
But you did a great job, babe.
Probably. Thanks, babe. Thanks.
You're welcome.
In 1890, Winchester's niece, Marion Merriman, called Daisy.
That's a cool name.
I mean, her name is Marion, but they're calling her Daisy.
Stripper?
Pretty sure they didn't have strippers back then.
No? Oh.
Aged around 21, came to live with her. I paused. I don't know why I paused.
I don't know why
All
you
right.
paused either.
Okay. They attended a charitable. All right. So this rich bitch, super wealthy, has her niece with her. They attended charitable events together and were paying members of an Associated Chariots and the Red Cross. So they donated.
Great. They should.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
fucking rich. So.
And, like, all rich people should donate to actual, real
Does that
thinking
happen? No.
fucking shit. So if you're wealthy and you're listening to this, fuck you and donate to actual needy causes. You assholes.
I mean, don't fuck you if you donate. But if you don't donate, then fuck you.
There we go.
Donate.
Okay. So in 1903, Winchester paid for Daisy's wedding to Frederick Marriott III.
That's my cousin.
I don't think that's the case. All right. That same year, Winchester purchased several homes and properties in the Atherton area. One of the homes was offered to Daisy and her new husband to live in, which they accepted.
I'm surprised you didn't say anything about Atherton.
Atherton.
Who's that? It's a good friend of ours from Louisiana. Yeah, that took you 5,000 years.
I didn't connect that until now.
No, you clearly
Love
didn't.
you.
I would have noticed that
Love
as
you,
soon as I
Atherton.
saw it.
Love you.
I wonder if that's a relation.
I highly doubt it.
How do you know?
Because it's in California and he's from Louisiana.
That doesn't mean anything.
True.
That's just where the family.
And
like,
secretly, he's like
he's like
wealthy.
a multi-billion millionaire, and he's just like, "Fuck you guys."
Nah, still love it. No, I'm not done. Why are
number 5.
I did not tell you to read anything yet.
Number 5.
The house. So we're moving on. So we learned about Sarah and her relationships and bullshit. So we're going to move on to the house, which I find more interesting because I hate people. So over the next 36 years, Sarah transformed her California cottage into a massive 7-story Queen Anne revival. By the numbers, the house has 161 rooms, 40 bedrooms, 13 bathrooms, 52 skylights, 40...
Wait. Back up. 100 and what?
161 rooms.
But only 13 bathrooms?
I mean, but only like 2 people are living there, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Like, what is she... what?
But it's like the early 1900s, babe. They didn't have...
160 bedrooms, but 13 bathrooms. That's fucking stupid. Like, there at least should have been half. So 160 rooms.
So one bathroom to every 2 bedroom.
Yes.
So 80 bathrooms.
So 80 bathrooms, yes. I agree with that.
Your opinion. Okay. So let me start this
13
sentence.
bathrooms? Like,
By the number, the
they have
house...
to walk like a mile to go use the restroom.
This house is bonkers, so there's no point to have that many bathrooms.
That's terrible.
So the house has 161 rooms, but give or take, it always changed.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so 40 bedrooms, 13 bathrooms, 52 skylights, 47 fireplaces, 40 staircases, 3...
So it had more fireplaces than fucking bathrooms.
Yes.
The
40,
fuck outta here.
40 staircases, 3 elevators, and 2 basements.
3 elevators.
Well, by the time, they didn't have that shit around, so whatever.
Oh my god. What is wrong with this woman?
Oh! And I forgot to mention, there was a seance room.
Of course there was.
Read number 5.
Of course.
Read number 5.
There's probably 13 seance rooms.
And each of them had their own bathroom.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's what the 13 bathrooms are. She needed that to consult with the spirits who advised her on her...
Words.
Complicated. All right, let's start that over.
Consulting with the spirits. Give him a second.
She needed that to consult with the spirits who advised her on her ways to build the home that would confuse any menacing ghosts who were not bothered by the construction noise.
Okay, so in conclusion for that, she before she, I know we're going to get to it, and I don't know when, but she consulted with
Or let's just leave it at that, and then we can come back to it later on when you discuss it.
Sure. Okay. All right. The house famously has doors that lead nowhere, staircases that end at the ceiling, and other oddities, which we'll get into later. When started out in the mid-1800s, a modest 8-room farmhouse in California's Santa Clara Valley has become one of the most recognizable and notoriously mysterious mansions and haunted house attractions in America. The Winchester House, the Mystery House, as it is known today. What?
Wait. So, this mansion, like, not even a fucking man. This is like
bonkers. Yeah, it's stupid.
It's insane. Was started at the like little casa that. Oh my god!
She built onto it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so she bought this 8-room like
it was like a 4-room, 8-room, whatever
8-room farmhouse in California.
Farmhouse.
Yeah,
and she built on to that
24/7
to end up being what it is now.
Yes.
Oh my lord.
Okay. Number 6.
Got it.
That's fucking insane. Number 6.
That fortune enabled her to transform the humble... Oh, well, here it is. The humble ranch house into a massive mansion on hundreds of acres. Mm-hmm. Fuck me. Not literally. But, I mean, if you want to, that's perfectly fine. Sorry, folks. Not really. But it also fueled humors that Sarah built the home to escape the spirits of those killed by the Winchester rifle. Oh.
So, like I said, this house that she bought with that agent started at an 8-room farmhouse. 8.
Ended up being 161
rooms.
With 13
bathrooms.
It's fucking terrible. She's terrible.
There was no master plan, no architect.
Clearly.
Changes were made on a whim, and sometimes entire wings were constructed only to be torn down again.
Wow.
She had the money. Who cared?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, she's probably sitting at home doing absolutely nothing all day.
No, she was actually building these plans herself. So she built it and then constructed and reconstructed it. And she was like, this is...
Yeah.
So I don't think I've mentioned it in here, but when she went to the what are they called?
Psychiatrist?
No. Like the person who told her... We'll get into it, but they said, if you stop building, you will die. So she built this house.
Oh, that's why she kept building.
24/7. There was construction 24/7. So nobody ever stopped. So hammers were going 24/7. And so that's why it got so big. Because she kept on making plans, and then she's like, here you go, just do it. Oh, I don't like that anymore.
Just because she thought she was going to die.
Yeah.
It stopped.
And then I don't even mention this, like, during the construction, like, she had a thing for the number 13. And so she would have 13 windows. And then 13 panes of glass.
That's why she had 13 bathrooms.
Maybe.
You could have multiplied that by, like, 2 or something. That still would have been 13. But
Okay. So, changes were made on a whim, and sometimes entire wings were constructed only to be torn down. Construction went on constantly between 1890 and 1900. So 10 years straight. The larger the house became, the more people talked. Who was this mysterious wealthy widow? Why was she spending all of her time building a massive mansion in the middle of an economic depression? During the time it was depression.
Because she's fucking balling.
She had no children. The only other person who lived in the house was her niece.
So 161 bedroom house, and there was 2 fucking.
But she had other things fueling her to do.
Yeah, the fact that if she stopped building, she would die. So yeah, I would keep building.
All right, so read number 7.
You read number fucking 7, bitch.
It didn't help that Sarah was a private person
opting to stay at home rather than rub elbows with the California elite. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't fucking want to rub elbows with Fuck California. Sorry, I take that back.
No, you don't.
And her staff were fiercely loyal. No one uttered the word. No one uttered a word about what happened in that house, even after her death. Mm-hmm. Ooh, because they're probably fucking terrified.
So she paid him well. Like there's reports say she paid all the workers really well. It was just.
She had money to blow. Of course she did. I would hope she did. You know what? She is pounded in my book. She paid her workers well. She fucking did a damn thing. She is cool in my book.
So the public gossiped and the newspapers published stories. Because there's nothing else to talk about, apparently.
This widow who has all this money.
Who gave jobs to people. Calm down.
Built this house for 10 years.
The San Francisco Chronicle claimed the sound of the hammer is never hushed because Winchester believed the end of the construction would bring about her death. But most people believed the heiress was trying to appease the vengeful victims of the Winchester rifles.
Wait, so when she's sleeping or trying to sleep, are they still building?
Yes, 24/7.
Holy shit.
So that was like her white noise.
Sure. I have no fucking idea, babe. I was not there.
No, you were there.
I was probably
there.
there.
You were sleeping next to her, weren't you?
I was just cuddling up hey, Sarah,
cuddling up next to her. Hey, what's up, girl?
All right. They say she visited a medium before leaving Connecticut. So the woman told her the Winchester family had blood on their hands and that she would suffer the same fate as her husband and daughter if she didn't make amends. Read number 8.
You read number 8. Where's number 8? There it is. The spiritualist also conveyed to Miss Winchester that the spirits had placed a curse on her, and that and that if she wished to live, she must appease them by moving out west and constantly, without ceasing, build a house for them night and day. Okay.
So that's
that didn't make any sense at first, but I get it now. The medium piece that was... Fuck me. The medium piece had been... Oh my God.
I was I gave you easy shit, dude. Just read.
Ooh. The medium piece has never been proven.
You struggled on never?
Yeah, a little bit.
Jesus Christ.
But we know Winchester held seances in the house or in the mansion. Same thing. House, mansion. Late at night. Often emerging with new plans to the following morning. There we go. I did it.
Terribly, but okay, great. Spiritualism was a fashion in that time. Obviously. Used to cope with immense grief caused by disease and war. And Winchester was known to be superstitious, obviously. As we mentioned before, construction began in 1884. The abundance of timber within close proximity to San Jose allowed Miss Winchester's imagination free rein to try out what was evidently her consuming interest in architectural innovation. So she had a lot of wood. Might as well use it.
I bet she did have a lot of wood.
This unique building includes many outstanding elements of Victorian architecture and fine craftsmanship. Read number 9.
Look at that little cutie over there.
Oh, he is precious. But go. So read number 9.
Your face. There are rooms with gold-plated fixtures, exquisite, I love that word, exquisite doors, and windows of stained Tiffany glass set in silver designs, as well as practical household innovations years ahead of their time.
Your turn.
Okay.
Babe, great. Your turn. Babe.
The continual building and remodeling created a 161-room house covering an area of 6 acres. I don't really know how big 6 acres are?
It's pretty fucking big.
Okay. Shortly after Miss Winchester's death in 1922, the house was sold.
For a house, it's pretty fucking big. 6 acres. Like the house was 6 acres?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fucking huge.
And then, because it's 161 rooms, obviously, and 7 stories.
That's fucking huge.
Okay. The house was in 1962, after Winchester's death. In 1922, the house was sold and then opened to the public as Winchester Mystery House. So now we're going to get to the ghosts. The Ghosts! Under construction for over 38 years by Sarah Winchester to allegedly appease the spirits of those lost to the Winchester rifle.
Okay. So, not off subject, but just to clarify how much an acre is, 1 acre equals to 43,560 feet.
Square feet or regular feet?
Square feet. Sorry.
Okay.
So 43,560 square feet is 1 acre.
I can't even fathom that, because when my parents and I lived in my first home, we had 3 acres.
3 acres is a lot, babe.
I know. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I knew we had 3 acres.
I don't even think we are even on an acre. And
no, we have 2. We have 2.
Oh yeah, we have 2. Yeah, so we have 2 acres. So 3 acres.
So 6 acre house.
So a 6 acre house is triple what we have with like land and house. But that's just a house.
Yeah.
So that's fucking huge.
It's 7 stories up.
That's ridiculously big.
It's 161 rooms, obviously.
Exactly.
It's
So, and the rooms were probably, I would say,
small.
like 10 by 15, roughly.
They had ballrooms and shit. Like, they had a lot of shit.
10 by 15 is a pretty
and
big
even,
room.
like, her, like, little staircases, because she had rheumatoid arthritis, she had, like, short staircases. So it would go up, curl, curl, curl to get her up to the 2nd story.
Fucking A. Like, that's insane.
Some employees who worked at the mansion for Miss Winchester said to have stayed on after their deaths. So once they died, they stayed and continued working for her. That was nice.
Yeah.
There are footsteps heard shuffling to and from Miss Winchester's room. There's an apparition with black hair who frequently spotted pushing a wheelbarrow. Prior to the mansion's opening for tours one day, the worker was on a ladder. He felt a tap on his shoulder and turned, and no one was there. Read number 10. Take a shot.
Bud?
Take a shot. Arrows here.
Hi, bud. All right, Dad's got to read.
Get down. Get down.
I love you. Number 10.
Yes.
Hi, bud.
If you see a puppy, take a shot.
Oh, this is our pride and joy right here.
He is so happy.
Get
down.
down. Get down. Get down, bud. Go back to sleep.
Let's see. The worker refocused? That's not
Refocus.
refused. Yeah, refocus his attention. Okay, yeah. On his task. That's when he felt what seemed like a hand pressing against his back. He was only
Sorry, folks. Bear with us here.
okay.
We're struggling. It's fine.
He was still
Wow.
Yeah, a little bit.
he was still the only one in the room, but not for long. That worker got out of there fast, leaving the otherworldly laborer alone to handle the job.
So
like,
this
"Fuck
person
you,
was
I'm
on a
out."
ladder, and then he felt something, and then something pressed against his back to hold him, and he was like, "Fuck this
Fuck
shit."
this.
And
Deuces.
Yeah. Okay.
That thing saved him.
Yeah, he was helping him.
Entity saved him.
Okay, so I skipped over this. In 1906, there was an earthquake that kind of locked Miss Winchester into her room, and that caused psychological issues. All right, but the 1906 earthquake that destroyed San Francisco also caused serious damage to Mrs. Winchester's house. In fact, she was trapped in a room until her workers were able to set her free. Well, she had people there 24/7, so It was 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Deeply shaken by her experience, Mrs. Winchester had the room sealed. So she's like, fuck this, bye. And then she sealed it. The room was filled with perfectly preserved Victorian furniture, clothing, paintings, and a very creepy doll.
I bet.
It stayed that way until last year when the room was opened and added to the tours. So there's tours that go through this. It was just amazing. I want to do it. Read number 11.
You read number 11.
Bitch.
Tell me how to live my life.
I will.
No, you won't. I'm at James.
Bitch.
On one of their tours, a guide gathered participants in the room to explain the history and point out objects found inside more than 100 years after being sealed. The guide heard...
I don't know why you paused and looked at me. I'm waiting for you.
I just did it on my own. The guy heard a loud sigh in the hallway and went outside to bring in the straggler. She didn't find any tourists, but did see a small ghostly form gliding around the corner. The guide quickly followed. Why?
Because I would.
Why the fuck would you follow?
Yes, obviously. You follow.
Probably white folks.
Probably white.
That one.
How's it go?
It was like, oh, did you hear that weird noise that came from the forest that 17
That
birds
creepy dog forest at 17 Mers
that came from?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check it out. That is you, 100%. And this person, apparently. The guy quickly followed. She still didn't see anyone. Yes, she heard another sigh. Perhaps Miss Winchester, when used the sealed room as a refuge from tourists. Tourist.
The Winchester Mystery House's own public relations coordinator reports that he took several photos of the mansion in 2015. When he downloaded the photos, he deleted what he didn't need, obviously. Visitors, like, he also saw things and shit. Visitors to the Winchester Mystery House also reported taking photos with strange shapes in the windows. So they'll take pictures of the house and then there'll be like random things in the windows, which shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're kind of, there's other hauntings. It's just all alleged, and it's really, really hard because everybody says, oh, I saw a ghost. And it's not very... I don't know.
You gotta have proof. You can't just be like, I saw a ghost.
Yeah, so it's like they claim that there's workers there, there's Sarah there, there's like all these other people there, and it's just like, okay, it's a huge ass house. Yes, people died on site there. Mm-hmm. Many people died, but
well, yeah, she's fucking having construction going 24/7.
So it's just there's ghosts there, but there's no hard proof, and it's just people saying stuff. So I didn't want to like kind of dwell on that, but I wanted to kind of continue with weird things in the house because the house is fucking weird. All right, so the home has
161 rooms.
Yes, but 2,000 doors.
2,000 doors. How do you get 2,000 doors from 161 bedrooms?
I'll explain. Some leading straight into blank walls.
Wow.
10,000 windows, some interior facing. 47 fireplaces, 17 chimneys, 40 stairways, at least one of which leads up to the ceiling.
Wait, so it was only 20 something fireplaces before.
No. It was 47 fireplaces, but 17 chimneys.
Oh.
So I said 47.
That's what you said before?
Yeah. You can look. All right. At least one of these 40 bedrooms, 2 ballrooms, 1 completed, 1 unfinished, 13 bathrooms, 6 kitchens, 3 elevators, 2 basements, and a wood-paneled Venetian-inspired dining room. There are gold and silver chandeliers, hand-inlaid parquet floors, and many original stained glass windows rumored to have been created by Tiffany. Tiffany. Thank you. There was also a serious staircase that led to nowhere, cabinets that opened up to walls, a door that opens up to a 12-foot drop, so if you walked out, you died.
Ooh.
A skylight in the floor.
A skylight in the floor?
Yeah.
So if you walked in that, you would just fall through it. And
No. A skylight, you just look up and it's just another, like a room.
What? It's a skylight in
It's like
the
a
floor,
window.
though.
It's a window in the floor.
Yeah, so what do you mean if you look up? If it's in the floor...
Because it's 7 rooms, it's a skylight in the floor, so you look up into a different room.
But was there a door going to it?
To the room?
To that skylight that's in
No,
the floor?
No.
No,
It's just
no?
like...
Are you sure?
I don't, do you know what
Skylights are usually up top, not
I
fucking
know.
on the floor.
So take a skylight from the ceiling, put it in the floor, and it's there. I don't understand
so
the
there's
problem.
obviously a freaking door that has to go to it.
To the room that has a skylight in the floor, yes.
Exactly. So if you walk through it, you would fall to the ground.
No.
Right? What do you mean no?
It's just a window to the below. Baby, I don't.
That makes zero sense.
No, it's fine.
Skylights are usually in the ceiling, right?
Skylight in the floor. It's like a
I'm
glass
asking you a
flooring.
question.
Glass flooring.
I'm asking a question. So skylights are usually in the ceiling, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if you're walking into this room that has a skylight in the floor, that means the floor below that has to be at least 10 or 15 feet below.
About 12.
So if you were to walk and be like, oh, hey, skylight.
Skylight usually has glass in it.
I get that. But there's stupid people out there like, let me step on this. They would go through it.
Maybe not, depending on if it's tempered or not.
Okay, thank you. That's what I'm asking. You're like making it seem like they can't step on it and fall through it.
I didn't make it. I just read the fucking notes.
I'm going to throw something at you.
I'm going to throw something at
Throw
you.
something at you. All right, continue.
I need more wine for this shit.
I can't find any. I can't find.
Spiderweb windows, doors that open to blank walls.
Yes, you said that.
Read number 12.
You read number 12.
I'm just about to fucking...
I'm going to fucking throw something at you. Keep talking shit.
You're the one that's causing
Throw
problems.
wine at you or something.
Great! I will open my mouth.
Hey. Promise?
Yes.
Sarah Winchester had many of the house's pillars and columns installed upside down because she believed they would be more load-bearing and structurally sound.
Yeah, so that's another weird thing. The house was built on a floating foundation, and which most likely helped save it from more extensive damage during the earthquake. So the 1906 earthquake, it was on a floating foundation, so it was able to move with vibrations. The conservatory upstairs is built so all the plants could be watered at once, with drainage ditches built all the way down to reach the kitchen sink to eliminate water waste and be reusable.
Wow.
That's smart.
Nice.
Landa Villa was one of the first homes to incorporate wool installation.
Itchy.
I mean, they're not rubbing up against it. It's in the
How
walls.
do you know?
I don't know. Read number 13.
Oh, fuck. That's not the right one. Oh, well, Sarah utilized indoor plumbing to build a hot shower and one working toilet. Only one?
Of the 13
Out of
bathrooms.
13
Yeah.
Bathrooms? The fuck? Unheard of at the time.
How? What?
It's in the early 1900s. They didn't have indoor plumbing.
She has 13 fucking bathrooms and only one works?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious?
Yes. So they had like chamber pots and shit in there. And like a bathtub that they would fill with hot water from like the stove.
This concerns me.
That's why you don't live in that era, because you would suck at it.
Wait. I gotta read this again. Maybe I misread.
All right.
Sarah utilized indoor plumbing to build a hot shower and one working toilet. Unheard of at the time.
Yes.
What the fuck?
I didn't do it.
That's insane.
She had 13 bathrooms.
One shower and one toilet worked out of 13 fucking bedrooms,
probably the same
and it's
bathroom.
160 foot. Or
But there's only 2
160
people
bedroom
living
house.
there, so it doesn't matter.
But what are the workers shitting and pissing at?
In the ditch.
Oh my god.
Do you not understand the time? Like, they used to, like, shit and piss in chamber pots and then dump it out the window every morning.
This fucking hurts my soul. This hurts my soul.
You don't know the time.
I don't want to live in that time.
Thank God you live in this time.
Like, it's bad enough having a fucking, what do you call it? Septic tank. It's bad enough. Fuck me.
All right, continue.
Jesus.
Jesus.
All right. So the home had a gas generator to run the house's electricity. Sarah had a push button developed to turn the lights on. Truly revolutionary.
I'm not keeping quiet.
You're not, but okay. Steam and forced air heating were installed. One of the 3 elevators was electric and powered by innovative horizontal hydraulic elevator pistons.
What happened?
So one elevator was electric and the other were not.
Oh my god. What is she doing?
She's being revolutionary. Because, like,
She's
at the
got
time...
all this money and she's building this big ass house, but like nothing
but
works.
the thing is, you have to think about the time. Early 1900s.
Then why would she build this fucking big ass house?
She's building this big ass house and she has, like, an indoor plumbing, which nobody else around her had. She has...
Yeah, with one working toilet.
Which nobody else fucking had. She did it on her own. She's revolutionary.
With one fucking
Why are
working
we not
toilet.
making her president?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. Sarah designed her own indoor cranes to open windows. So, all right. So we're going to go into some theories. You know, like the little crane beep, 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 beep. All right. So some of the theories. Winchester House's perplexing design declares that Sarah was creating a puzzle full of what's that word? Encryptions. Okay.
Wow. That was
Puzzle full of encryptions inspired by the work of English philosopher Francis Bacon. Read number 14.
Oh, bacon. I love bacon.
Read number 14. That's your last one. Just read it.
Fucking rude. No,
15 is blank. I know.
Why do you put...
Well, you do that every time.
Not
you
every
put a
time.
number and no, it's literally every time. Look at the other notes.
Babe, I do all the notes. So
Look at the other notes.
leave me alone.
Look at the notes.
Okay.
There's speculation. Look at me with these big words.
You paused to correct yourself.
You're mean. There's speculation that clues to the house's true meaning are hidden in the ballroom, the Shakespeare windows, and the iron gates. Oh wait, not done.
Yeah, I know. There's
No. Can you give me a fucking second?
wow.
This theory suggests that Sarah it did not look like suggests at first. I was like, is it? Is it not?
It was like a whole debate in my head.
And then I was like, yes, suggest. That was the debate. Suggests that Sarah was a member of a mystic society like the...
I know. We covered this. Come on.
Fuck me. No.
I don't know. What is it?
I have to see it. Society like the Freemasons. Or possibly both.
That is not Freemasons. Where do you get Freemasons? No, babe. You went way too far. Society like the what?
Society like the Rosicrucians.
Thank you. Don't continue after that.
Rosicrucians.
So Rosicrucians. Or a society like the Freemasons. I can pronounce Freemasons. Like, that's not hard. It's that one that's hard. Or possibly both.
She's like, she completely skipped the word that I wanted. And she's like, oh, like the Freemasons. This fucking idiot can't say Freemasons.
Okay. So there was a theory that she was part of these, like, pretty much the Illuminati. And
I mean, I would see that.
I could see that. But then there are other theories, including that Sarah was crazy.
I mean, she had a lot of death around her.
Yeah. So others speculate Sarah was coping with her grief with a flurry of activity, or that she was just simply crazy. So she pretty much had all of her time focused on building a house rather than focusing on recovering from grief, because she lost her daughter, she lost her husband.
She lost a lot of people.
Everybody.
What? Wasn't it like 2 years?
Within a year, like 6 months.
Within a six months?
Yeah. Because her husband got tuberculosis in 1881, and then her daughter, who was born in 1880,
Like, how did she not get any of this? Is tuberculosis like contagious?
It's very, very contagious.
And
but
Sarah just didn't get shit.
she was strong. Like,
fucking.
so she's just like sitting here and she's like, I don't know what I did, but I'm. And then the medium told her, hey, if you build this house, you'll be healthy and you won't die. Obviously, that didn't happen because she continued building until 1922.
So how she died? Like, you didn't put that in here, or is it in yours?
No. She just died of old age.
Put that in here.
She just died of old age. She was old.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So all these fucking people died around her, and she just continued living her life until she just died of old age.
Yeah, because she was born in 1839.
And she died when? Like
1922. So that's almost 100 years.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so...
She lived a long time.
Long fucking time. And she just died of old age.
Fuck.
I believe.
That's insane.
So...
Everybody died young. Her kid died not even fucking 2 months or a month.
A month, yeah.
Her husband died at 43 or 40 something. Her stepdad died at probably at like 50 or 60 something.
Father-in-law, but yeah.
Father-in-law, stepdad, whatever. And then who else was it? Her mom
was young.
Jesus.
And she just like surpassed everybody.
Yeah, and she built this ridiculous house.
That would make anyone fucking crazy, I would say.
So, in conclusion, over 12 million people have passed through the Winchester Mystery House since it opened. Ghost hunters, mediums, skeptics, and historians alike have attempted to make sense of it. They have all come up short.
Of course.
For now, the mansion's secrets remain buried with its mistress. Private in both life and death, the rest of us can only marvel at her legacy.
Damn.
I want to go visit this place.
That's
like hardcore.
insane.
I don't like going to I don't have a desire to go to California, but I would go to see this place.
I would go see that place.
Yeah, for sure.
This fucking huge mansion that I wish we can buy.
I don't want to buy it because it's fucking haunted and
I would buy it.
has like
You don't want to live in a haunted place?
It's one
Seriously? For once, I'm like, yeah, I would buy it and live there. You're like,
one
no?
working bathroom.
Seriously?
One working bathroom.
Obviously, in this new day and age, we can get all the bathrooms working.
Now, I would live there, honestly, but it's like 161 bedrooms. I wouldn't even know what to do with it. And then
we can have all of our besties live there.
And then, like, the electricity costs alone would be, like, skyrocketing.
Obviously, I wouldn't live there unless we're, like, millionaires.
Right, but whatever.
So... That's insane.
So that's what we have for the Winchester Mystery House. Definitely go ahead and go to San Jose and visit it. You can take tours, and then they do have ghost tours at night, so you can go later in the evening and it's closed down.
Obviously, you would go during a ghost tour. Why would you go during a day? Or you do both.
Do both because you get the history and then you get the ghost tour, and then that'll be fun. It is 161 rooms. I think we said that it was like 111 visits, like where you go for the tour. And then there's
111 visits.
Like you just walk through the house, like you walk through it, and then apparently in Ghost Adventures with Zach Baggins, he was like, it would take me a week to learn this, and one of the people who started working there said, "Oh, it took me 2 days." So Zach Baggins, you gotta stay there a couple days to learn.
Took me 2 days.
But anyway, so that is the Winchester Mystery House. That's that. Next episode, we're just gonna move in. I get the choice of a movie, and you have my choice of a topic.
My topic right there.
I know because
I can't say it, but
you can do it. So my movie is called. I heard this on a podcast and I wanted to watch it because of the serial killer that's associated with it. It's called Frozen Ground, and it is on Hulu or Amazon Prime. And Vudu and all the other little ones. So you can find it somewhere. But it's definitely on Hulu and Amazon Prime first and foremost. It has John Cusack and Nicolas Cage in it. So
nice.
We got some heavy hitters. So definitely
there's a lot of haters on Nicolas Cage. I don't even know why. Like, why are people hating on Nicolas Cage?
Because he went into bankruptcy, and then he bought the Madame Lalaurie's house in Louisiana. Do you know that?
No.
Maybe that should be our next topic.
Probably.
Okay, Madame Lalaurie is our next topic.
All right, so
we'll just move
whatever that is.
We'll just move that one on to the next. Because Nick Cage bought Madame Lalaurie's house, and then he went into bankruptcy. But then he also, in New Orleans, bought a plot of grave site, and you can't repossess that. So he has a plot, but they repossessed Madame Lalaurie's house from him.
How? If he bought it?
He bought it, but if you can't pay taxes or whatever, they take it away from you.
But they can't take the plot from him.
Yeah, because they can't repossess your final resting place.
Exactly.
So
they can't take that from him.
Yeah, so he at least has that. But
for y'all that don't know, if you, what is it? It was something I was watching. If you buy a house, the way that they cannot take your house from you is if you make your own, like, cemetery in your own backyard. Because that's like a resting place, and they cannot take your, like, no matter what happens.
Like, even if you can't make mortgage payments or whatever.
If you can't make mortgage payments, they cannot take your house from you. So just a little bit of advice for y'all that don't know. If you have your own house and you are maybe not financially stable like you think you are, or maybe you are financially stable, but you just don't want your house taken in the future, make a family cemetery in your backyard or somewhere on your property, and they cannot take your house from you. So, it's a little advice.
Tips about life.
Tips. Yeah. We should start doing that every single episode. Just doing random, lifestyle tips. Yeah, life tips. So that's one of our life tips. If you knew that, great. If you didn't, then you're welcome. So.
All right, so next episode, Frozen Ground on Hulu or Amazon Prime, and then we changed the topic from what I originally had to Madame Lalaurie.
Madame Lalaurie.
All right, well, eventually, coming up, a new episode of We're Not Qualified. Definitely write in. You can email us at we're not qualified69@gmail.com or go to our website, inforthenight69.com. Wait. inforthenightpodcast.com.
There you go.
And go to the contact section.
And it's 69, not the spelled out. It's the
numericals.
Numerical 69.
69. And I said we're not qualified 69, so it's actually in for the night 69. So definitely write in. But what else can you find on our website, Lur?
Merch and Patreon.
So definitely today would be a time you would want to watch us. Definitely. Just do it.
And we will start doing that. I think we're going to give little life tips. We're going to try to think of some. If we don't give them, then we haven't thought of any. But we're going to try to think of life tips at the end of every single episode. Because I think that's just something that people need to know. So
definitely get a plot on your land.
yeah, so like start writing shit down at the end of our episodes because we're gonna, and it's gonna be like factual shit. It's not gonna be like, oh, we pulled it out of our ass. It's gonna be
it's gonna be
legit
real.
shit. So
Another thing for Katie to look up. So
maybe not. Maybe I might look it up. I don't know.
in the end, we hope we gave you a reason to stay in for the night.
Until next time, peeps. Peace out.